What if I told you a single organization can decide whether a country survives or collapses? Not with soldiers, not with weapons, but with money. When countries run out of cash, there's one place they turn to: the International Monetary Fund, also known as the IMF. But here's the real question. Is the IMF saving economies, or quietly controlling them? And why should people in the USA, UK, or Europe care? Because the same system that shapes developing countries also protects powerful ones. If you care about how global money really works, watch until the end. The IMF was created in 1944 after World War II. Its job sounds simple: help countries in financial trouble. If a country cannot pay its debts, cannot import food, fuel, or medicine, the IMF gives it a loan. But here's the catch. The IMF doesn't just give money. It gives money with conditions. These conditions are called reforms. And that's where control begins. Imagine a country is broke. It needs $10 billion to survive. The IMF says, "Okay, we'll give you the money, but you must cut government spending, reduce public jobs, raise taxes, remove subsidies on fuel or food, privatize state companies." On paper, this sounds responsible. In reality, it often means higher prices, job losses, public anger, slower economic growth in the short term. The IMF calls this stability. Many citizens call it austerity. During the European debt crisis, countries like Greece needed IMF help. The IMF, together with European institutions, required deep spending cuts. The result: pensions were reduced, unemployment skyrocketed, public services suffered. Supporters say these reforms prevented total collapse. Critics say the pain lasted for years. Now look at other regions. In parts of Africa and Latin America, IMF programs required cutting fuel subsidies. Fuel prices doubled overnight in some cases. Protests followed. Again, stability or suffering. It depends who you ask. Here's something most people don't know. The IMF is not equal. Voting power is based on money contributed. The United States has the largest voting share. The UK and major European countries also have significant influence. This means the USA and Europe have strong control over IMF decisions. Now compare that to smaller developing nations. They borrow money, but have very little say in the rules. That imbalance is where many critics see unfairness. Now let's compare. When the United States faces financial problems, does it go to the IMF? No, the US has the Federal Reserve. It prints dollars, the world's reserve currency. When the UK faces pressure, it borrows in pounds, its own currency, and has the Bank of England. Eurozone countries, they share the European Central Bank. These are powerful safety nets. But developing countries, they borrow in dollars or euros. They cannot print those currencies. So when crisis hits, they must go to the IMF. That's the difference. Rich countries have monetary power. Poorer countries must follow conditions. So next time you hear, the IMF approved a bailout, ask yourself, who is really being saved? And who is paying the price? Global finance isn't just numbers. It's power, and power shapes the world we all live in. If you want more simple, honest breakdowns of how money really controls the world, subscribe, because the system only works when people don't understand it. And now you do.